The Australian Consumer Law sets out rights you have as a consumer in Australia when you purchase particular goods or services. Universities in Australia must adhere to the protections set out in consumer law when they provide goods or services. There are many protections under consumer law. This video is only about protections called consumer guarantees. These guarantees set standards for what you can expect and what you can do when you have paid for goods or services which are not compliant with these standards. So what is the difference between goods and services? Goods are items that you can keep or consume. Goods include cars, bikes, software, second-hand goods, and food. Basically, the items that you buy to use at home or to eat are considered goods. Services are not physical items, but rather the provision of benefits or privileges, like memberships and access to spaces. Services include gym memberships, internet or phone services, digital subscriptions like Netflix, and educational courses. Under consumer law, the university is providing you a service by providing you with an education. In getting this education, you can reasonably expect that the university will provide educational services with due care and skill and that are fit for a particular purpose. Due care and skill means the services must be provided by someone with an appropriate level of skill or technical knowledge in the area in a careful and skillful way. Fit for a particular purpose means the service must be appropriately designed to achieve the purpose for which you enrolled, like professional accreditation or admission. It also includes any purpose you might actually specify when you enroll, such as specialist skills or training the course might indicate it provides. It is important to remember that you are paying for the opportunity to get an education, not the degree. Just because you paid for a subject or a course does not necessarily mean you will pass. Education is participatory. And while the university is obligated to provide you with an education that is compliant with consumer guarantees, you have to put in the effort too. How well you perform academically during your education is your responsibility. If you think you have received a service that does not comply with these standards, then there are a few things you can try to do to have the issue resolved. Most service providers have complaints mechanisms designed to help you raise these sorts of concerns. This can often result in the best and quickest solutions for everyone. You don't need to be a lawyer or even hire a lawyer to raise your concerns. At the University of Melbourne, there is a student complaints and grievances policy which sets out how complaints are handled, and the process to make a complaint is all online. The UMSU Advocacy service can help you frame a complaint in the best way. To give you the best chance of success, it is a good idea to get help from us before you lodge a complaint. If you have already tried to resolve your concerns through the university's complaint system and you are not satisfied with the outcome, then it may be appropriate for you to get legal advice from the UMSU Legal Service about your situation.